too quiet in the house. I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. I know the hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here and contemplate. I just can't stop thinking about us. I wanna forget a single thing. Drunken nights and Sunday mornings. How you smile. Wish you'd stay here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. Stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. That's why I wrote you a letter, 'cause you see, you write so much better than I speak. I need to tell you, you were my best friend to the end. I hope I'll be happy without you. Right now I don't know what to do. It's hard to get over. You chose someone else, my best friend.